VBN, the Rich Video Blog Network, home to weekly NFL predictions, great personality profiles, great professional wrestling video blogs, great sports video blogs, great MBTA video blogs, and a whole lot more. Collection of my work going back to June of 2014 is on various social media websites. RVBN, the only video blog on the internet that matters. Time now is 8:14 in the evening on Tuesday, February 21st, 2017 at 8:14 in the evening, about 40 degrees in Billerica, Massachusetts. Good evening, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Google. Plus, this is Rich again, back for the third and final video blog of the night. Some news to report on the RVBN Newswire. NBC has announced its renewed Days of Our Lives for a 53rd season. There was some rumors going around that NBC was going to axe Days of Our Lives, so they're keeping the only soap they have left on for at least one more season. Also, the Chicago Bears are actively pursuing to trade Jay Cutler away. He's a big-time quarterback in salary only, and congratulations to one of the today's hosts, Hoda Corbett, who adopted a baby girl. So congratulations to her. And that's about it on news from the RVBN Newswire. Be back in a flash with my third and final video blog subject of the night. Tomorrow on these RVBN video blogs, only 2 video blogs tomorrow. One will be about the former AHL team that was affiliated with the Boston Bruins in the 1970s, the Boston Braves, and the second video blog will be about the MSG House Show card from January of 1986. That's on tap for tomorrow. RVBN, the only video blog on the internet that matters. I'm back. My third and final video blog subject of the night is about the WWE MSG House Show card results from December 30th, 1985. This was headlined by the Dream Team, defending the WWE Tag Team titles against Uncle Elmer and Hillbilly Jims, plus the first match with Macho Man Randy Savage facing off against the WWE Champion Hulk Hogan, plus other exciting matches on this card. It was on the MSG Network with Gorilla Monsoon and His Lordship Alfred Hayes. And this is what happened on the card. First match was SD Special Delivery Jones facing off against Ron Shaw. These two were preliminary wrestlers. SD was one of the most famous face jobbers in WWE history. Back and forth match, but SD wins with a inside cradle. One of the rare wins SD would get in this time period. The next match was Brian Blair of the Killer Bees with Captain Lou Albano as his advisor, facing off against Jim the Anvil Neidhart. And this was a back and forth match. Lots of near falls, but in the end, the 15-minute time limit expired, so both wrestlers did not win or lose. The next match was Jose Luis Rivera facing off against Hercules Hernandez with his manager, Classy Freddie Blassie, in his corner. And this was about close to a 10-minute match. Jose Luis Rivera scored some near pinfalls on Hercules. It would have been an upset, but in the end, Hercules put Jose Luis Rivera in the backbreaker, and it was too much for Jose Luis Rivera. He tapped out. The next match was Leapin' Lanny Poffo facing off against Adrian Adonis. He wasn't adorable, but he carried a suitcase to the ring called Relax with Trudy. That was going to be his character. And it was, a 9-minute match or so. Ending had Adrian Adonis give Leapin' Lanny Poffo the Bulldog, which was rare for him. He would win by a sleeper hold or DDT. The next match was for the WWE Championship. It was Macho Man Randy Savage, ooh yeah, dig it, with Miss Elizabeth in his corner facing off against the WWE Champion Hulk Hogan. This was the first time Hulk Hogan was in Madison Square Garden making a title defense for the WWE in about 6 months, but it felt more like 6 years. And this was basically a back and forth match. Randy kind of chickened out. He's when he was outside the ring, he was holding Miss Elizabeth for Hogan to for him not to hurt him. And in the ending, had the referee get knocked out. Both Hogan and Macho Man were outside the ring, but Macho Man came inside the ring, and then he waked up the referee, and he counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hulk Hogan was counted out of the ring. Randy Savage wins the match. He doesn't win the title because you can't have titles change hands on count out. Randy Savage grabs the belt and declares himself the champion, but he's not the champion. And eventually Hogan comes back and cleans house, gets his belt back. The next match was Mr. USA Tony Atlas facing off against Big John Studd. And this was a decent match, even though Tony Atlas was basically past his prime at this point. But he gave Big John Studd a competitive match. Ending of the match had Tony trying to go for a cross body block, but Studd caught him and he gave him an elbow. 1, 2, 3. The next match was a midget match. It was Butch Cassidy facing off against the Haiti Kid. And you know how these midget matches are. Basically comedy stuff. 10 minutes just to get a crowd to laugh. They like danced on the referee, or poked the referee eyes. It's just comedy for them. They don't disqualify the midgets because it's just for fun. The ending had the Haiti Kid pin Butch Cassidy with a backslide. That's it with that. The next match was Jumping Jim Brunzell facing off against Bret the Hitman Hart. And this was a scientific match, about 17-18 minutes. Ending had Jim Brunzell give a pinfall to Bret Hart, but Bret was a sore loser. He attacked Jim after the bell. That's not good sportsmanship. And the main event was for the WWE Tag Team titles. It was the Dream Team, Greg the Hammer Valentine and Brutus Beefcake, with Luscious Johnny Valiant in their corner facing off against the challengers, Uncle Elmer and Hillbilly Jim. This was only about a 5-minute match. Ending had Uncle Elmer put Brutus Beefcake in bear hug, but the referee was being distracted by Hillbilly Jim and Luscious Johnny Valiant. Greg Valentine comes up with the double axe handle behind the referee's back, and Uncle Elmer falls down, and Brutus Beefcake covers him for 1, 2, 3. And the Dream Team retained the WWE Championships. And this house show card for Madison Square Garden is a solid B. Hogan returns to the world's most famous arena, and it starts a 3-match series with him. The last match in this 3-match series is the main event at Madison Square Garden. Even though it was billed as a main event, the actual main event's last match of the evening. The Dream Team versus Uncle Elmer and Hillbilly Jim
would headline any arena in this time period. That's what Korematsu probably said at that card. That's about it on that. I'll be back tomorrow. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Google Plus with 2 more video blogs for you. You know what they are. I won't mention them. Keep calm, everybody. I'm a Julie Benning guy. Molly Rose Blood. WCCOX has nice legs. Elizabeth Hutz so stunning. She's the best. Amy Sweezy's awesome Amy. Linda Church of WPIX Channel 11 New York. Such a rocking cougar. She's got the best legs in New York City, bar none. Bob Gibbs of ABC 11 has sweet southern accent, best legs in Raleigh, North Carolina. And Len Claire of WHH Channel 7 Boston, such a sweetie pie. She's got the best legs in Boston. Have a good night, everybody. See you tomorrow.